with flu cases continuing to rise in Colorado, doctors say flu shots are still the best tool for prevention. But what if you can't get the flu shot, maybe because of a shortage or another reason? Dr. Weiss is a naturopathic physician and cardiologist. He's here to share 3 remedies rooted in ancient Greek tradition. This has got me fascinated. They're still helping fight, things today like the flu, stomach aches, even pains and wounds, you say. So what are we talking about?
Well, we're having all sorts of problems with antibiotic resistance and when to give them, when not to give them. Doctors are sort of in this catch-22. When a patient comes to see them, we don't want to give them antibiotics because it puts them at risk. We know that they might go see another doctor and then we lose that business. So doctors are sort of in this catch-22 about what to do about flus and common colds. Silver is something that's been around since the age of Hippocrates. The use of silver started.
I see you've got some props here. These are silver drops. But what is it in silver that's so good for people?
So whether it's learning from Hippocrates or the Romans swishing, right, like this, they knew if they drank out of the cup that the food would be safer. Silver spoon from the Dark Ages. It's the ions from the silver that kill bacteria, fungus, and virus. And I've been in parts of the world with my nonprofit where they have antibiotics, they're not working. I'm watching babies die, I'm watching all sorts of terrible things. Sovereign Silver, I called up the CEO, he says, how much do you need? And I started lugging this thing over to places in Africa and the Middle East and refugee areas.
So you can use these drops and put them into things and help people have a better immune system or something?
Well,
or what?
We use them as anti-infectives.
Okay.
Doctors will use it, so if you have the sinuses, you sort of spray this. Imagine doing that with a pharmaceutical antibiotic. You would be scared to.
Right.
But silver's basically benign other than for the viruses, bacteria, and fungus. And so you'll also have things like a gel for burns and sprays. And I learned about that from my Special Forces friends, which when you are in Iraq and your places like that, it's nice for doctors to be friendly with Special Forces of any of the friendly troops, and they always had silver products. And these guys have this kind of neat twist. It's called bioactive silver hydrosol. Their technology is the leading one. There's a variety of silver products out there. These guys have the particles small enough that the effectiveness and the way the body recognizes it and sees it and clears it. And here's the other thing, it doesn't become resistant. So when we are worried about people with superbugs, these bugs that there's nothing
about
there,
it all the time.
This is the superbug killer. For me, this is what I use it for.
And you can take it whether you spray it up your nose or put, tincture drops into a drink or just under the tongue. I mean, are there all those ways help you? Yeah,
and if you see a lot of different delivery methods. There's the gel for the skin. You can drink it, and I've had a few bugs in Africa. Believe me, I am very glad this stuff worked.
Well, really quickly, we're running out of time. I want to get to the ginger, because you've got a big ginger root here.
Yeah, let's not forget.
It's great for stomach aches, right?
Yeah, let's not forget that when you're sick, natural remedies help generally better for symptoms. And ginger is just a great example of when you got the cold to the bones, like today here in Colorado, or you're chilled, or your upset stomach, a little ginger tea works. So let's not be afraid to stomp out those symptoms naturally while we go after the bugs and we don't get those super bugs.
So interesting, and it's all steeped in ancient traditions. Thank you so much, Dr. Weiss. We appreciate it. And to learn more about Dr. Weiss, he has a nonprofit. Just visit it. It's peacepossible.com. That's peacepossible.com.